Hello, my friends. We will be shepherd farmers today. But are farmers with modern technology. Let's take a look at these billion-dollar livestock support equipment. This is the main equipment of sheep handler system. Or crutching. The purpose is poop-free. I guess. They've done this before, but now with the help of the tool, they are done a lot faster. They've done this before, but now with the help of the tool, they are done a lot faster. Looks so satisfying. We can track thousands of sheep with just one equipment. In addition, they are designed to be mobile and very convenient. Also of great importance is the sheep dipping equipment. By spraying or bathing in a solution that eliminates fungi and insects. And it has some designs depending on the conditions of the farm. Mobile type. Cage flood sheep dipper. And mobile sheep dipper. Automatic feeding system for sheep. The LED lighting system runs continuously, helping piglets easily find warm spots while nursing. Flap doors are equipped with dark-colored heat diffusers to keep the piglet nest warm. The pig pen is designed with a sunbathing area, promoting better health, boosting immunity, reducing diseases, improving well-being, aiding digestion, and creating a natural living environment. Water is provided only outside the pen to maintain dryness and reduce the risk of disease. The door system and step platforms are designed to prevent pigs from bringing manure into the resting area, optimizing living conditions and maintaining barn hygiene. In modern food processing plants, the slaughtering process is carried out entirely by high-tech machinery, ensuring efficiency and humane treatment. Pigs are placed on the processing line, where an automated system removes their hair, followed by flame singeing to clean the skin and sterilize the surface. Workers or the machinery system make a long incision along the abdomen, carefully avoiding damage to internal organs to prevent contamination of the meat. Pork thighs are among the most valuable cuts, highly sought after for their lean, tender meat and low-fat content. The processing of pork thighs is carried out carefully to maintain their quality. Skilled workers use sharp knives to fillet the meat, separating the muscle fibers from the bones without affecting the meat's texture. addition to fresh meat, the second most sought-after product on the market is sausage. In sausage production plants, the entire production process is fully closed and automated to ensure both quality and food safety. The meat mixture is then thoroughly blended with spices, salt, binders, and other ingredients in an industrial mixer to create the distinctive flavor. Sausages and pork products are not only diverse in flavor, but also serve as an essential source of nutrition in the diet. With high protein content, abundant energy supply, and essential minerals such as iron, zinc, and vitamin B12, pork supports muscle development and overall health maintenance. So, we have reached the end of this journey. Thank you for accompanying me along the way. See you again in future adventures with even more exciting. Have you ever imagined that a bird's nest made entirely from the saliva of swiftlets could become a luxurious delicacy or even a prized ingredient in skincare products? With its exorbitant price, bird's nest has long been considered a luxurious gift, favored in many Asian countries, and is now making its way to Europe. Natural birds' nests are extremely rare and harvesting them is no less challenging. So today, let's explore the fascinating journey behind this precious gift, where dedicated farmers have turned birds' nests into a multi-million-dollar industry each year. With the growing demand in the market, birds' nests are now also farmed and harvested in controlled environments, helping to reduce some of the risks and pressures compared to harvesting them from the wild. Before entering the swiftlet house, workers must maintain strict cleanliness to ensure an ideal living environment for the birds. Before harvesting birds' nests, farmers often use small mirrors to check whether there are any chicks or eggs remaining in the nest. The raw birds' nests are poured out for the entire process to be carried out manually. This sorting step is crucial because the nest may contain impurities such as bird feathers, dirt, or foreign objects. After being thoroughly cleaned, the birds' nests are placed into molds and shaped using clips. This process helps the nest maintain a consistent shape and makes packaging easier. Finally, the birds' nests are carefully packed into plastic bags and vacuum sealed. This packaging method not only helps preserve the nests for a long time, but also retains their flavor and nutritional value, ready for distribution to the market. The birds' nest drinks are then placed into a sterilization machine to ensure food safety and are subsequently packaged into specialized packaging. The final product ensures both hygiene and preserves the flavor and nutritional value, ready for distribution to the market. The production of birds' nests is challenging due to the high skill required for harvesting and the strict environmental conditions needed for swiftlet farming. If you want to witness the fascinating intricacies of these production lines and delve deeper how these factories work, then you can watch our next videos here. Rated among the top types of fish for its soft, white meat that is extremely fragrant and sweet. It is a type of fish born and raised in large ponds and lakes, but influenced by human hands. They have exceeded the natural growth rate with an unforeseeable level of surpassing. Tilapia accounts for 70% of global exports. Right now, without making you wait any longer, let's begin our journey to explore the artificial breeding process of tilapia. Tilapia is a fish species with an incredibly rapid reproduction rate. The female can lay up to thousands of eggs, and the male fertilizes them externally. This fish species has a unique way of protecting its eggs after fertilization. The mother holds all the eggs in her mouth to safeguard them in her oral cavity. At 1 month old, their ability to adapt to the living environment becomes quite stable. They are then transferred from the incubation tank to the main farming pond. To ensure the fish do not experience temperature shock or oxygen deficiency, they are usually packed into aerated plastic bags. Their food at the farms is typically pellet feed, which is produced with a complete nutritional composition to help the fish grow quickly and uniformly. Tilapia need to be fed 2 to 3 times a day, with adjustments made based on their nutritional needs and growth rate. After approximately 6 to 8 months, when the fish reach market size, this is also the happiest time for farmers as they proceed with the harvest. The tanker truck filled with tilapia is opened, and the water discharge system starts operating, creating a strong flow that directs the fish straight into the automated conveyor system. The line of fish flows over from the automatic conveyor belt to the sorting area, where workers inspect the size, color, and freshness of the fish, discarding any that do not meet standards. Meanwhile, the workers must operate in a synchronized manner to maintain production speed and prevent bottlenecks on the line. After preliminary processing, the fish are sent to the skinning area. This is a crucial step to produce fillets with consistent thickness, shape, and quality. Process on a modern production line, where workers carefully arrange each piece of fish into trays and weigh the final product before packaging. Thanks to its tender, boneless meat and versatility in preparation, tilapia is a popular choice for meals around the world. Share your thoughts if you've tried the flavor of this fish. Goodbye, and see you on our next journey. In tropical and subtropical countries, there is a fruit known as the golden superfood due to its exceptional nutritional value and uniquely rich, creamy flavor. With annual consumption reaching tens of millions of tons, this fruit has become one of the most important agricultural products in the global farming industry. Beyond being enjoyed fresh, this fruit can be processed into various products, ranging from avocado oil and cosmetics to eco-friendly bioplastics. And without making you wait any longer, let's embark on a journey to explore an avocado farm right now. After about 3 to 4 years of care, the first avocados are ready for harvest. For low or easily reachable avocado trees, farmers typically harvest the fruit manually by hand. Thousands of tons of fresh avocados are delivered to the factory and placed onto conveyor belts to begin the preliminary processing stage. The avocados are thoroughly washed to remove any dirt and dust on their skins. To make avocado products, the seed is separated and discarded, while the avocado flesh is kept intact to ensure it remains unbruised and undamaged. After completely removing the skin and seed, the fresh avocado flesh is transferred into a blender for pureeing. Not only pureed avocado meets consumer market demands, but whole fresh avocados are also highly sought after. Carefully selected avocados are passed through a brush washing machine to clean their surfaces, removing impurities and dirt. Avocado seeds and skins are not waste products. In fact, they hold high economic value and are utilized to produce beneficial products. After being separated from the avocado, the seeds and skins are finely ground to extract avocado oil. This plastic is then fed into an injection molding machine, where it is heated and pressed into molds to form various product shapes. What's especially important is that this bioplastic is produced from renewable resources, helping to reduce traditional plastic waste and contributing to environmental protection. In the context of environmental sustainability, utilizing avocados goes beyond just the fruit. It can be expanded to produce bioplastics and food products, contributing to environmental protection. Not know this. In Australia, the number of kangaroos is 3 times higher than the number of residents living there. The quality of their meat is truly beyond words to describe. As an invasive species, hunting them not only reduces the damage they cause, but also enhances the food industry. How can we make this happen? Right now, let's join me on a journey to explore the symbol of Australia. The growth and reproductive process of kangaroos is truly a natural wonder that many find both intriguing and fascinating. After birth, kangaroos develop from tiny joeys inside their mother's pouch. The young joey continues to grow and mature in its mother's pouch for about 8 to 9 months, receiving essential care and nutrition. Kangaroo life usually revolves around daytime activities, and they prefer resting in shady areas. Therefore, when hunting kangaroos, people often do so at night when the animals are less alert to their surroundings. After hunting kangaroos, hunters typically cut off the tail as proof to verify the number hunted. This is a requirement by the Australian government to control and monitor kangaroo hunting activities, ensuring that the number hunted stays within allowable limits to prevent harm to the species population. At the processing plant, the meat undergoes quality inspections, including assessments of appearance, color, and freshness. Only the highest quality meat that meets stringent standards proceeds to the processing stage. packaged and stored under ideal conditions to keep it fresh and sustainable. The packaging typically consists of vacuum-sealed bags or secure containers, ensuring a tight seal and protection from bacterial contamination. Finally, tons of kangaroo meat are transported from the factory to retail locations or major distributors worldwide. In addition to using kangaroo meat, their leather is also highly useful in daily life. Items made from kangaroo leather are quite popular worldwide for their durability and aesthetic appeal. So, we've journeyed together to the end of our exploration of this fascinating animal and how to restore balance to Australia's ecosystem. See you on our next adventure. Thank you. With annual buffalo meat production reaching tens of millions of tons and buffalo milk supply exceeding 20 million tons per year. The buffalo farming industry not only plays a vital role in agriculture, but also generates immense economic value. Not only a nutrient-rich food, buffalo milk is also the key ingredient in producing renowned cheeses, playing a crucial role in shaping the global food industry. Right now, join me in exploring the buffalo farming process, from the farm to modern processing, to understand the nutritional and economic potential of this food source. Every day, farmers harvest grass and mix it with supplemental feeds such as straw, sugarcane bagasse, and grain bran to enhance nutrition. Buffaloes are fed 2 to 3 times a day, with an average ration of 25 to 30 kilograms of grass and mixed feed per animal. Mature female buffaloes start producing milk after giving birth for the first time, usually around 3 to 4 years old. The new buffalo milking system has received positive feedback due to its modern design, featuring a 70-stall rotary system that enhances milking efficiency. At the processing plant, the milk is rigorously tested for fat and protein content, bacteria, and antibiotic residues. It then undergoes pasteurization to eliminate harmful bacteria while retaining its natural flavor. Workers remove whey by stirring or draining the curd. This crucial step creates ideal conditions for stretching, determining the elasticity and texture of the cheese. After completing the processing steps, the cheese is vacuum sealed or stored in brine or whey to retain its moisture. Pure buffalo milk, with its rich, creamy, and stretchy texture, is distributed to supermarkets, restaurants, and consumers. Buffalo carcass is transported to the production line, where skilled workers sort and separate lean meat, tendons, and bones to serve different processing needs. Buffalo milk mozzarella cheese is not only a high-quality ingredient, but also a key component in many delicious dishes worldwide. Buffalo cheese is known for its high nutritional value, especially its rich protein and calcium content, which are beneficial for bones and muscles. Buffalo meat, rich in iron and low in fat, has become a key ingredient in many specialty dishes. We have had an exciting and insightful journey exploring the processing of buffalo cheese and meat. Goodbye, and see you on the next fascinating adventure. With fertile soil conditions and a cool climate, thousands of hectares of artichoke fields yield an annual harvest of up to 8 tons. Packed with nutrients and holding a strong position in the culinary industry, this plant generates an impressive $6 million in profit each year. Artichokes play a vital role in boosting agricultural economies, benefiting both developed and emerging nations. Are you curious about this fascinating plant? If so, join me now as we explore the vast artichoke farms together. vehicle moves slowly along the prepared rows, with a trenching mechanism at the rear to place the seedlings into the soil. The wheels then lightly press the soil around the roots to keep the plant stable and ensure good root-to-soil contact. After about 4 to 5 months, artichokes begin to bloom and can be harvested for the first time. Artichoke harvesting must be done at the right time, when the flower buds have reached a large size, are still tender, and have not yet bloomed to ensure the best quality. In modern factories today, thousands of tons of artichokes can be processed daily. When transported from the farm to the factory, artichokes often carry a lot of dust, soil, and impurities. The boiling process lasts about 20 to 30 minutes at a temperature of 95 to 100 degrees Celsius, ensuring that the artichoke flesh becomes tender without losing its flavor or nutritional value. The cleaned and processed artichoke buds are carefully arranged by skilled workers into tin cans or pristine glass jars, all set and waiting on the conveyor belt. Artichokes are not just a delicious food, but also a powerhouse of essential nutrients beneficial to health. This remarkable plant is rich in fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and antioxidants, supporting digestion, improving liver function, and boosting the immune system. To explore these intricate production lines and how factories operate, watch our next videos here.
The vast ocean moves beneath your feet. The ship's engine roars. and a massive school of fish appears on the sonar screen. Did you know that just one net haul can catch enough fish to make 400,000 meals? But how does this industry feed the world while also trying to protect the ocean? Welcome to the world of mackerel, herring, and pollock fishing, the three fish that make up the biggest share of global seafood catch. This video will take you on a journey aboard modern fishing vessels packed with cutting-edge technology. Let's dive in. Mackerel plays a key role in Japanese cuisine, with high demand pushing the country to import tons of it, mostly from Norway. Interestingly, in the past, sailors used the behavior of mackerel to predict storms, as the fish often leaped out of calm waters before bad weather hit. This led to the term mackerel sky, describing clouds that resemble fish scales and signal a change in weather. What about herring? Herring has been part of the human diet since 3000 BC and was preserved with salt for winter use in Europe for centuries. Found on both sides of the North Atlantic, herring populations can reach into the billions. Do you know wild Alaska pollock is known as the world's best white fish? It's low in fat but high in protein, vitamin B12, and omega-3s. Every season, fishing fleets head out to the Bering Sea and the Gulf of Alaska, where pollock live in massive numbers. The scale of this industry is truly impressive. More than 3 million tons of pollock are harvested each year. One large vessel can catch up to 150 tons of pollock in a single net drop. Before each trip, experienced fishermen carefully prepare their giant nets. They use mid-water trawl nets that can be up to 40 meters tall and 60 meters wide. Preparing the nets takes time and precision, checking the knots, patching any holes, and adjusting the mesh size to make sure only adult fish are caught, allowing smaller fish to escape. The fishing process is surprisingly modern. Boats are equipped with advanced sonar systems that show 3D images of fish schools under the water. These images help the captain see the exact location, size, and density of the fish, so they can decide the best time and place to drop the nets. When fish are detected, the crew lowers the net using powerful hydraulic winches. Heavy trawl doors open the net wide, like a giant mouth that moves through the school. After dragging the net for 1 to 3 hours, the crew hauls it up, filled with shimmering silver pollock. As the net begins to rise to the surface, you won't believe your eyes. Hundreds of thousands of shimmering silver pollock flood the net, packed so tightly that it swells like it's about to burst. The fish are immediately moved by conveyor belts into a processing plant on board the ship. Immediately, the automated conveyor system kicks into action, sorting fish by size at an incredible speed, 300 fish per minute. Inside the ship's 500 square meter processing deck, a team of 25 workers operates alongside 12 advanced filleting machines. Each machine can process 60 fish per minute, precisely cutting off the heads, tails, and bones. From the moment the fish are pulled from the sea to the time they're fully packaged, the entire process takes just about 90 minutes. The ship can operate non-stop for 45 days at sea, with a processing capacity of 80 to 100 tons of fish per day. Some companies operate large industrial fleets to harvest mackerel in massive quantities, often catching over 100,000 tons per year in rich fishing grounds like the North Atlantic and the Norwegian Sea. These regions are ideal for mackerel due to the cold, clean waters and abundant plankton. Norway is one of the top mackerel exporters, supplying high-demand markets such as Japan, where domestic supply can't meet consumer appetite. Once a dense school is detected, the fishing vessel quickly encircles it with the net, which is then tightened at the bottom, forming a closed trap. Every day, a seafood processing plant processes up to 150 tons of fresh mackerel delivered directly from fishing boats. Mackerel are graded by size using automatic grading machines. Larger fish for fillets and export, smaller ones for canning or fish meal. After sorting, they go through a high-speed cleaning line where machines remove the head, guts, and sometimes the bones, depending on the final product. Depending on the order, mackerel may be flash frozen to minus 40 degrees Celsius for export, canned with brine or tomato sauce, or vacuum packed as fresh fillets. The freezing tunnels and canning lines can each handle 10 tons of fish per hour, ensuring efficiency even at peak season. The commercial herring fishing industry is one of the largest in the world, with global annual catches averaging between 2 to 3 million metric tons. In terms of economic value, the global herring market exceeds $3.5 billion each year and supports over 100,000 direct jobs in fishing, processing, and distribution. Before each fishing trip, fishermen prepare very carefully. Herring is caught using massive purse seine nets that can be 600 to 800 meters long and 100 to 200 meters deep. These nets are specially designed with mesh sizes that catch adult herring while allowing smaller fish to escape, helping to protect fish populations. Fishermen must thoroughly check every part of the net, repair any tears, and make sure all equipment such as floats, weights, and tow lines are in good condition. Environmental monitoring technology is also widely used, allowing fishermen to track water temperature, salinity, and other key conditions that affect fish movement. This helps them more accurately predict where the fish will be, saving both time and fuel. Once the herring are caught, they are brought on board using high-powered fish pumps and transferred directly from the nets into chilled storage tanks. After capture, herring are processed either at sea or in shoreside facilities. Larger vessels feature onboard processing plants that can fillet, freeze, and package up to 100 tons of herring daily. Shore-based processing plants often employ 100 to 300 workers and can process 500 to 1,000 tons per day during peak season. Herring can be processed into many different products depending on market demand and intended use. The most common product is herring fillets, which are usually canned or frozen for long-term preservation. In addition, herring is also used to make pickled herring and smoked herring, both of which are very popular in Europe. Hello, my curious friends. Today we'll take you to the world of cold water shrimp lies, deep in the cold, pristine waters of the North. From the moment they're caught, every shrimp is handled with care to preserve its freshness and quality. From the icy depths of the ocean to your plate, let's dive into the fascinating world of cold water shrimp. And trust me, these little guys are way more interesting than you think. Alright, buckle up shrimp fans. Did you know that cold water shrimps are hermaphrodites? They are born male, but after 3 to 4 years, they transform into females. Living in those icy waters means they grow super slowly. And that slow growth, that's what gives them that delicate, sweet flavor and melt-in-your-mouth texture. Then, what do they eat? Well, these scavengers are definitely not picky eaters. They're the ultimate cleanup crew of the ocean floor. Dead fish, sand, crabs, even a bit of mud. The North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans are home to several species of red shrimp, some of the tastiest seafood. You know, when it comes to catching shrimp, net trawling is seriously effective, especially with all the high-tech gear these days. Think sonar and GPS. It's like having a shrimp-finding superpower. They can pinpoint exactly where the shrimp are, which means less wasted effort and fewer other sea creatures getting caught. Plus, these nets are designed to haul in a ton of shrimp at once. If the shrimp are all hanging out in one area, it's like hitting the jackpot. These fascinating prawns live for nearly a decade, but are most often harvested around their 6th year, when they reach a length of 8 to 10 centimeters. Shrimp fishing, it turns out, is a global powerhouse, a crucial source of seafood. And among the various methods employed, net trawling emerges as a remarkably efficient technique, offering significant advantages. Once the shrimp are brought on board, they go through a careful pre-processing stage to maintain their quality and freshness. First, they're sorted by size, type, and quality. Any unwanted materials like seaweed, shells, or other marine debris are removed. After the initial cleaning, they're carefully layered with ice in containers, ensuring they stay fresh and ready for transport to processing plants as soon as the boat reaches the dock. Upon arrival at the processing plant, a random sample of approximately 2 kilograms of shrimp is taken for quality testing. Once they pass inspection, the shrimp begin their journey through the factory. The shrimp are automatically transported to the first washing station for a thorough rinse before moving straight to the next stop. The giant industrial boiler or steamer. There, they are gently cooked in lightly salted water, enhancing their natural flavor while ensuring perfect texture. After cooking, the shrimp are immediately immersed in ice water at 1 degree Celsius to quickly stop the cooking process and lock in their freshness. For whole frozen shrimp products, they just freeze them up as they are. Head, shell, everything. That way, the customers get that gorgeous, vibrant red color, and they're packed up nice and snug. Okay, so after we've got those whole frozen shrimp sorted, the rest go on to the peeling line. First up, it's the head remover. This thing's super precise and fast. Just snip and the heads are gone. Then, the shrimp move on to the deshelling machine. It uses rollers, blades, or presses to neatly separate the shell from the meat. The shrimp meat comes out perfectly shaped and ready to go. Now comes the real picky part. First, we need to get them all sorted by size. We've got these fancy automatic sorters that do a great job, but sometimes you still need a human eye to get it just right. This is where our eagle-eyed team steps in. They go over every single shrimp, looking for anything the machines might have missed. After the shrimp have been peeled and thoroughly inspected, they get one last icy bath. Just to be extra sure, a good rinse in super cold water to get rid of absolutely anything that might be left. Then, our precious prawns go straight into these powerful freezing chambers. It's like a flash freeze. This locks in all that fresh flavor and keeps the shrimp perfectly firm. But wait, there's more. After that flash freeze, they do this cool thing called glazing. Basically, they give the shrimp a super thin ice jacket. This ice layer is a total game changer. It keeps the shrimp from drying out and getting all funky during storage and shipping. Keeps them tasting like they just came out of the ocean. All right, we're down to the home stretch, packaging time. First up, those perfectly glazed shrimp get a quick trip through an automatic weighing machine. Gotta make sure every bag gets the exact right amount, no cheating. Then, they zoom into the automatic packaging machine, which seals them up nice and tight in those special bags. Then, they carefully stack those bags into sturdy cartons, ready to roll. Beyond the rolling hills and idyllic pastures lies a world where dedication meets innovation in modern dairy farming. It's a seamless blend of meticulous care, cutting-edge technology, and time-honored traditions. We're taking you inside the largest and most advanced dairy farms, where state-of-the-art equipment and expert cow care ensure top-quality milk. Get ready to witness the artistry behind the milk that makes the cheese. Modern dairy farms prioritize cow comfort by providing spacious, well-ventilated barns that reduce stress and promote health. Soft bedding like straw or sand is regularly changed to ensure cleanliness. Sand is especially beneficial, preventing bacteria growth and keeping a dairy farm clean is essential for cow health and sustainability. Farmers regularly clean barns, walkways, and milking areas to prevent bacteria buildup. Waste like manure is recycled into organic fertilizer for crops, while sand bedding is cleaned and reused. Water is also conserved. Used water from cooling systems and barn cleaning is filtered and repurposed. Feeding dairy cows is a careful process to ensure high milk production and good health. Mature dairy cows are usually fed 2 to 3 times a day, with a well-balanced diet consisting of silage, hay, and grains. Reproduction is also a key part of dairy farming. Farmers monitor cows for the best breeding time and use advanced methods to ensure healthy pregnancies. Once a calf is born, it receives special care, including colostrum, its first milk, rich in nutrients and antibodies. Young calves are kept in clean, comfortable areas and fed a balanced diet to grow strong and healthy. Dairy cows are typically milked 2 to 3 times a day to ensure their comfort and maintain milk quality. If not milked regularly, cows may experience discomfort or even health issues. Dairy farms use 2 main milking systems, traditional parlors and rotary milking systems. In traditional parlors, cows stand in rows while milking machines are attached. Rotary milking systems automate the process, letting cows be milked on a rotating platform. Ideal for large farms, they reduce labor, boost efficiency, and keep cows calm. Some even have feeding stations, improving milk yield and comfort. After milking, an iodine-based disinfectant is sprayed directly onto the cow's teats to kill bacteria and prevent infections. This helps protect against mastitis while keeping the skin soft and healthy. Then, each cow steps onto a scale to monitor its weight, ensuring overall well-being. All milking equipment is thoroughly rinsed and sanitized after each session to remove milk residues and bacteria. Once the fresh milk is collected from dairy farms, it's quickly transported to the cheese factory for processing. Upon arrival at the processing plant, the milk undergoes a quality check for temperature, flavor, and contaminants. Next, the milk is pasteurized by heating it to a specific temperature to kill harmful bacteria while preserving its natural flavor. After pasteurization, the milk is combined with special bacteria and rennet, a natural enzyme that helps curdle the milk. The bacteria enhance flavor, while the rennet causes the proteins to coagulate, forming solid curds and separating them from the liquid whey. Then, the whey is drained off, leaving the curds behind. Salt enhances flavor and preserves the cheese, with herbs, garlic, or spices added for unique flavors. The cheese is typically wrapped in wax, plastic, or vacuum-sealed packaging to protect it from air and moisture. Did you know cow's milk cheese comes in so many flavors? Sweet, salty, you name it. And it's not just for cheese boards. We use it in everything. Appetizers, mains, even desserts. Plus, it makes amazing sauces and soups. What's your favorite way to enjoy cheese? Comment below, and don't forget to like this video.